Chapter 3 The World Record. Before we begin, the Olympic Games are regarded as an international sports festival held every 4 years. Athletes from the participating countries come together with the aim to unite human beings through sports and contribute towards world peace. Olympic Games 1936 were held in Berlin, Germany in a tense atmosphere. The Nazi Party, with its leader Adolf Hitler, ruled Germany. They believed that people of Aryan race were not only true Germans, but also the best race in the world. It was the time when Olympic Games were held in 1936 in Berlin, Germany. Hitler, the leader of Germany, had declared that his athletes were better because they were from a greater race. Everyone was out to prove him wrong and do their nation proud. For 6 years, Jesse Owens had trained rigorously. He was confident about winning a couple of events, especially the long jump. A year back, as a student, he had set the world record for it at 26 feet 8 1/4 inches. Everyone was confident that he would easily win. At the practice, a tall German guy named Luz Long was doing 26 feet. He was possibly Hitler's secret weapon to prove Aryan superiority. Owens wanted to show him that race did not matter by performing better. But an angry athlete is not a good one. In his first 2 qualifying jumps, he fouled by leaping from several centimeters beyond the takeoff board. Only a third and the last jump was left. If fouled, he wouldn't qualify for the event, leave alone winning it. Owens felt frustrated with himself. As he was walking away from the pit, Luz Long came to him and said a friendly hello. They shook hands and Long asked Owens what was bothering him. "You should be able to qualify with your eyes closed. Believe me, I know it," Owens told him, and it felt good to say that to someone. They had a small chat, and without being told, Long understood what was disturbing Owens. They joked about how Luz looked the perfect Aryan specimen though, an inch taller than Owens. He had a lean, muscular frame, clear blue eyes, blonde hair, and a strikingly handsome, chiseled face. "Look," he said when Owens had calmed down. "Why don't you draw a line few inches at the back of the board and aim at making your takeoff from there? You'll be sure not to foul, and you certainly ought to jump far enough to qualify. How does it matter if you are not the first in the trials? Tomorrow is what counts." Owens relaxed as he realized the wisdom of his words. Confidently, he took the third practice jump from a full foot behind the board and qualified easily. That night, Owens went over to Long's room in the Olympic Village to thank him, and they ended up chatting for 2 hours. By the time Owens left, a good friendship had formed between them. If it hadn't been for Long, Owens later said, he wouldn't have even qualified for the long jump the next day. Though he was competing against Owens, Long wanted him to perform his best, even when it meant Owens could win and Long could lose. At that event, Luz broke his past record. This pushed Owens to his peak performance. At the instant, he landed from his final jump, the one which set the Olympic record of 26 feet. 5 by 16 inches. He was at Owens' side, congratulating him. While Hitler glared at them from the stands, not even 100 meters away, Luz shook Owens' hand with genuine warmth. Luz Long was the epitome of what Pierre de Coubertin, founder of the modern Olympic Games, must have had in mind when he said, "The important thing in the Olympic Games is not winning, but taking part. The essential thing in life is not conquering, but fighting well." In addition to winning the long jump, Jesse Owens won 3 more gold medals in Berlin in the 100 meters, 200 meters, and 4x100 meters relay. Jesse Owens' world record in the long jump remained unbroken for 25 years. He was the most successful athlete at the 1936 Berlin Olympics. In his honor, the government of United States of America grants the Jesse Owens Award to the best track and field athlete of the year.